YouTube, what's going on, man? It's been a little minute, but we back. Yeah, man, it's been like a year or so since I did a true YouTube video. I've uploaded some beats and different things like that, but I did some like little DJ kind of remixes, mashups and stuff. So I've done some stuff, but not enough at all. Not enough. So we are back, man, and I wanted to do a quick little video giving an update for the direction of the channel and where I want things to go. For anybody that's new here, I'm Gotti Rock Solid. I'm a producer, engineer, DJ, all of that, right? I've been working in the music industry for about 15 years, for real. I've worked with a lot of major artists, a lot of indie artists as well. Too many to count, too many to name. My hang up with YouTube or just content in general has always just been, I never wanted to be the person with my phone out recording and all that stuff. I always wanted the work to speak for itself. That's always been my thing, and it's taken me far in my career as far as the people that I've worked with in the studio, they know, right? But there's a wide world out there. There's so many of you out there that I could connect with that might not meet me first and then get hip to what I do, right? Now we in this new motion. We're in this new motion, in this new era where we gotta show our work, and I'm gonna show my work. As far as the direction of the channel, like, I was hung up on, I don't really want to do tutorial. I don't want to be the tutorial guy, telling people the right way to do things or any of that. Because I feel like everybody has their own style of how they do, and that's the magic. How you do things is the way you do things, and that's what makes you special. I believe that. I didn't want to go that route. And then I was doing some of the type beats kind of thing, and that's cool, right? And I know that there's a lot of people that are really successful at doing the type beats. But for someone who is in the studio pretty much every day with artists, I see what goes on with those type beats. And this is not a knock on anybody, but probably 90% of the people who come to record, most of them are beginners. They come in to the session, I say, all right, y'all, you already got your beats or whatever we're working on? They say, oh, pull up YouTube. I'm like, oh my God. It does take it down a notch for me, just hearing that, because working with enough people, you see the level that usually correlates with. There's been some surprises too. They come in, they record on YouTube beats, and they'll put them out, shoot videos, have it all on social media, this and that. They don't care who made the beat. There's no connection whatsoever. They don't care that they're not there. They're still in the beat. They don't care any of that. And that's not cool, especially for someone who is a producer. So it's like, whatever. You got a small percentage of people who they say, okay, I got this beat on YouTube, but I'm gonna lease it. Cool. All right, they really like the song. All right, they just wanted to hear the song first before they decide to invest in the beat. Cool. But then there's the business side of it, where it's like, even if you do all the things right and you lease the beat and everything like that, there are hundreds, sometimes thousands of people who have leased that same beat, who have shot a video to that same beat, who have registered the song. I've seen situations where even that gets ugly. But not to go too far on a tangent about that, I see that, right? And I saw that, and I was like, I wanted to put some beats on my page to see what kind of exposure it could get, and would it connect me with some more artists? And there's been some beats that have gotten thousands of views, and there's been a couple sales too, but the percentage is nowhere near what the views say and what the purchases say. No one's emailed me like, yo man, I really want to work with you directly and all of that. No, I've sold and made way more beats in person, right? Beats that no one's heard, or beats that somebody might have heard but they passed on, or whatever the case is, right? There's some exclusivity there. As a producer, that's what you really want to get to. You don't want everybody using your beats and you don't even know who they are. Like, there's just no connection there. My passion lies in creating records. That starts from the ground up. That starts from an artist coming in, trusting me with, whatever they want to work on, whatever type of sound they want to go for. I make something, or I might already have something that we can build a song around. And then once we get through that step, we go to the next step, which is recording. I record them, I vocal produce them, I try to get the best takes out of them and get everything I need to take it to the next phase, which is mixing. So then I mix the record, and I know that I have everything that I need because I got good takes and good performances out of them to be able to mix it how I want to their satisfaction. So, you know, there's just more of a hands-on process than just making a bunch of beats, having to upload a beat every day. That was taxing too. I like to make stuff for stuff. Who knows? There's countless beats on my computer, on my hard drives, and all this stuff. It never fails. When someone hits me up for beats, I want to make something from scratch on how I feel from that person or the conversation that I had with that person and what they're trying to do. I want to make something fresh right there for the situation. That's more fulfilling to me. Just making beats, shooting in the dark isn't really fun for me at this point. I do like to experiment, and you know, I do find some good sounds and make some cool stuff on my own, but really the collaborative process is really what takes it to the next level. As far as what I want to show on the channel, I want it to be a place where people can come get inspired just watching me work on stuff, whether it's just me here in my studio or in the recording studio with artists and seeing the process of making a song or anything like that, you know, where it's like some gems that you can pick up just from just being a fly on the wall, you know what I mean, and getting some inspiration or learning something that way. As far as production goes, like I want to get more into creating beats for creators, you know what I mean, or sounds for creators. Like that's where we are now. Like every single piece of content that we watch, whether it could be a pimple popping video or kids getting hurt video or animal video, basketball, whatever it is, everything has music behind it, and the music really sets the mood for whatever type of content you make or someone makes and that we watch, right? It's almost a better idea as a producer to attack that side of things than anything else, because you could make a project full of beats with a certain sound, put those out on streaming platforms, and so they're registered, and then they pop up on Instagram and TikTok and other social media platforms where people can use those sounds as the mood music for whatever they're shooting. To me, that's cool, right? I didn't want to pigeonhole myself into any box of this internet or the YouTube world or the content world to where I'm limited to just one thing. Now, my niche is music, so we good there. It's not like I'm doing a million different things. If I ever want to do like a gaming channel or something like that, that might be something totally separate from this, right? But the holdup for me has always been like, what do I want to put out? Because I don't just do one thing. Like, there's so many different pieces of what I do and the skills that I've developed over the years, finding the best way to do that. And you know, I've done enough research, you've done enough research to know, like, you just gotta do it and then you'll figure it out. And I'm gonna figure it out with you guys. I'm looking forward to building a community of people that like what I like, or you know, are doing what I'm doing, or aspire to do what I'm doing. Hopefully I can motivate you to do whatever you trying to do. So yeah, so I just wanted to do, you know, just a little update video. And from this point forward, we're moving, man. We're moving, we're grooving, and we're gonna build something real cool. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on any other platforms that you're on. And yeah, man, let's build something. Let's build something. Yeah, thanks for rocking with me. Until the next time, peace.